Okay, so we just got to our site at Yogi Bear in Amboy, Illinois. And Illinois' roads are much worse than Michigan roads. I already let this slide out so I could walk here and show y'all what happened. We have never ever had our theater seating just come out of the slide into the main floor. They don't have the theater seating bolted down. I think they had the couch when we had a couch back here. I think it was bolted, but the theater seating is not. So Matthew has to put it back. And then that little trash can was stuck between this, that, and then the slide. So it was like wedged in there. So I could only let the slide out like a little bit. And then I'd like shimmy through, take the trash can out, and then finish opening the slide. So it's very important that when you go to open the slides and you can't see parts of the RV, that you really check before you finish letting the slide all the way out. And does this happen to anybody else? See this plug right here? It was plugged into the wall. We always have plugs that just come out of the plug and just fall on the floor. So I guess the roads are so rough that it knocks the plugs out.
It's a Monday kind of feeling on a Tuesday afternoon. I can hear Wednesday calling, but then Thursday comes too soon. And by Friday I'm ready for a Saturday affair. 'Cause on Sunday I'll be happy. The afternoon is here, yeah, yeah. Slow down for a second here. We rush around and we disappear. Just let the afternoon keep us here for a moment. It still has time. In this moment you will be mine.
So we're leaving Grand Design on the way to Illinois. I think Amboy, Illinois. We literally just booked 1,000 Trails, a couple hours ago?
Yep.
And we wanted to stay for 2 weeks, but they were only available till a Thursday. We don't like to travel during the week, so we're hoping that there's going to be a cancellation and we can extend at least to a Sunday. But if not, we're going to be scrambling for something else to find. It's really hard to find campsites in certain areas, especially on the weekends. They're really hard to find. And from what we've been hearing, July is a very, prime month for Michigan and maybe other states. They even charge you more for July. So that's where we're headed. And we're very tired because the Amish like to work early at Grand Design, so we didn't get much sleep Sunday night because they start working at 3:30 Monday morning with all this beeping and forklifts. And same thing last night. We had to get up at 5 this morning to talk to Grand Design and get at 6 because we had a couple more issues that needed to be looked at before we left. And we just wanted to find something that was like an hour away, but 1,000 Trails is 4 hours away.
Yep.
So, but we gained an hour, so that's good.
I'm still tired.
And the RV park we're going to, we just want rest and tranquility. We're going to the Yogi Bear one because it's the only one that had a lot of, at least a week that we could stay.
With sewer.
Yeah, with sewer, because we wanted that so we could do laundry and stuff. But we want to boondock. We're still new to trying to find the sites, but I don't think there was much in Illinois and Wisconsin.
Yeah, in the southern part of Wisconsin where we would be, there wasn't much at all that I could find. And we're trying to avoid toll roads. What's with all the toll roads around here?
I know. Ugh. Traffic. Headed into Illinois. We're not far from Chicago, right?
Yep.
It's all full. It's like
5 lanes of pure fun.
Google says we're in the red.
to Illinois.
We made it, y'all. Illinois, another state in the RV. Are we having fun?
No.
We're at a dead still, y'all. This is awful. It's already a long travel day. We haven't been able to eat lunch yet.
Yeah, we happen to miss all the rest areas. We would have got one if we would have taken the toll road, but who wants to take a toll road?
Pay $20 just to get a rest area.
Yeah, that's not in the budget.
I guess that's an accident. That's what the symbol means, but it's been more than 2 minutes.
In 500 feet, arrive at 970 Green Wing Road on the right.
Is this it?
Yeah.
Hello, it's me. Thank you.
Is it Marsha's name?
Yeah. So you sure we turn down here?
Yeah.
Doesn't look like there's any going back.
And then you said you want to turn on Pat's Way. They are pretty big sites, aren't they? Do I need to get out? So we are on our way to yet another camping world. This camping world seems to be the only store, for the most part, that sells these hard to find RV items, and we always need them. They're always hard to find, the ones we need anyway, so tell them what we're going to get today.
Well, and what she means by hard to find is hard to find in person, because we're not at this place for very long, so we're not going to be able to get mail, Amazon deliveries. There's no Amazon locker within several miles of here. It's just nothing but cornfields and other stuff. So what we're going to get is the Campco brand TST drain valve lube. And that is because one of our gray tanks, I believe it's our bathroom gray tank, so the shower water, bathroom sink, that kind of stuff, the valve, there's a handle that looks like a T, and then there's a metal rod, and you pull it out to open it, you push it closed to close it, and that has all of a sudden started practically seizing up. Now, I looked online and there's plenty of internet wisdom out there. Oh, put all this stuff on the metal rod and do all this stuff. And before I did all that, I talked to a couple techs. And, of course, they don't even have the same opinion. So I've made my own opinion. We're going to get this stuff I just mentioned, the lube. You pour it down the sink for the affected gray tank. Once the gray tank is empty, and you pour a little water, and the blade valve that's contacts the inside of the tank will be lubricated, and if that's all it takes, then that will fix the problem. I've already put a dry lube on the actual metal rod. It's a Teflon based dry lube that was recommended by one of Grand Design's own head technicians. That did not alleviate the problem, so we'll try this stuff, and if this doesn't work, then I guess we need a valve replacement. I'm hoping that's not the case, because we're in the middle of cornfields, and I'd probably end up doing it myself, and I'm not quite sure how to do that yet. No, we're not here for an RV.
Alright, y'all, we're going to show you what we got at Camping World.
We got these little hose end washers because when these little buggers fall out, they can be hard to find and your hose is going to leak everywhere. I love these little things. We also got ProFlex. There are other brands of this, but this is what we have, a Grand Design Reflection fifth wheel, and this is what Grand Design numerous times has recommended to me as being the #1 recommended brand from their point of view. So this is what I got for the seals around doors and windows and that kind of stuff on the outside. Not the stuff on the roof. We use Dicor for that. And then, unfortunately, we have a stuck valve. And so we're going to use this specially made for it. You pour it down your gray tank with 4 gallons of water, provided it was empty to begin with, and then you work the valve a little bit and it should work. And one of these bottles is good for, I think, at least 3 valves. So
4, because it's 16 ounces and it takes 4 ounces.
okay, yeah, that's better math. It's good for 4 valves, and we got a couple of these because they're only $5.50 at Camping World. But the sticky valve is bothering me, so we really need to fix it because you can't do anything if you have no gray tank.
Right. And of course it happens when the campground's the busiest. We're at the Yogi Bear with tons of kids. Like behind us they have tents set up and tons of kids, so yay.
And this was an hour and 20 minutes away.
Yeah, like you want to deal with a gray tank with all these kids behind you.
Hey, I know how to get rid of them. Pop the black tank. Just let her rip.
No. So we had to go after Camping World. We decided we would just stop at Walmart. But as we were driving down the road in Dixon, Illinois, there was this house that said Boyhood Home or Childhood Home of Ronald Reagan. We had no idea Dixon, Illinois had so much history. We just thought that Amboy, Illinois, at the campground we're staying at, Yogi Bear, would just be another stop on our way, to get to our next destination. And it had 1,000 trails. And we were just amazed at how much history is in Dixon. And we knew that they would be closed on Sunday, so we stopped by the Ronald Reagan house tour before we went to Walmart. And then we learned that Walgreens was started here. And there's another statue of Ronald Reagan down by the river. And
John Deere.
John Deere.
He invented the metal plow.
And then something with Lincoln, and they're like
There was a place where he had stayed in Dixon.
So we're hoping tomorrow we get a chance to explore it a little bit more, but we need to be more diligent about when we go someplace, look at, what is there to do nearby. Don't just assume because you're in the middle of cornfields that, there's nothing to do. I mean, we are glad that we did it. We learned a lot of information, and it was really good tour. Our tour guide was very good, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I did too. It was well worth the stop.
So if you have 1,000 Trails membership and you come to Amboy, Illinois, Dixon is literally 13 miles down the road, because that's where the Walmart and stuff is, and that's where Ronald Reagan grew up. So that might interest you.
It's a temporary red light in the middle of a cornfield.
Because they only have one lane open.
I have never seen such a thing.
So instead of hiring people to direct you because of construction, they just went ahead and put up a red light.
A temporary red light.
Sunflower seed disaster. We'll probably be finding sunflower seeds for years now. Look, he's backing into a pull-through site. They converted a horse trailer into an RV. How cool is that? I think people convert anything into an RV now, don't they? Oh, so he's backing in so their campsite will be on the same side as the other people. What is that?
A big toad.
Where? Thanks, Matthew. You made it stop. I'm gonna like to talk to the peanut gallery about this toad. What's going on? You getting eaten? Hey y'all, Matthew's getting eaten by mosquitoes because he just fixed us a very juicy hamburger on the Blackstone, and the mosquito's like, I want a bite. First Baptist of Dixon. Jones Funeral Home. Straight across the river is Dixon. I don't know if you can make it out from here, but there's a statue over there of Ronald Reagan sitting on a horse. I'm not sure of all the flags. I think one is Germany, one's of course America, I think Ireland. I can't really see the other two, but we'll try to go to the other side and get a closer look. But this is the river. Where we're standing right now, they call it Presidential Park. So our goal is to find a way out of this place. You have a big tree there. You have this tree right here that you can't even see the RV. You have two more big trees here.